Yo, what's happening, guys? What's going on YouTube? You've tuned into Rules for Rebels. We'll see if we can get this video made without my dog's barking ruining it here. Interesting article today from CNET. I will link to this article in the description box below. But Amazon Prime 2-day shipping, they're going to be knocking it down to 1-day shipping. And you know, it's pretty impressive already that Amazon is able to get packages delivered in 2 days. But to do it in 1 day, man, that's an even bigger feat. I actually saw this from a Reddit post, and a couple people left comments that were kind of funny. Excuse me, and I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, why don't you get 2-day shipping down before you start going to 1-day shipping? Although, in fairness to Amazon, I really don't order that much stuff from Amazon anymore. I know that, you know, a year and a half ago, I was having a lot of problems with 2-day shipments not arriving to me in 2 days. It may take 3 days, it may take 4 days, it may take 5 days. And we're talking about items that are supposed to be Amazon 2-day shipping. And my girlfriend would run into these problems as well. You know, I value my time too much. I wasn't going to sit on hold with Amazon and get transferred to India and then tell someone my problem just to get an extra 3 months of Prime free or just to get $5 free or whatever. Although my girlfriend, every single time, she would call up and yell at them. And without fail, they would give her anywhere from 1 month to 3 months of Amazon Prime for free. They'd also give her $5 sometimes. And from what I've heard, they've actually stopped doing this. So I'm guessing that they were missing a lot of deliveries, and it was starting to cut into their costs, giving away free months of Prime and or $5. Although I imagine things have probably improved a bit over the years. And I'd be curious to hear from you guys. Do you guys order on Amazon a lot? Do you order on Amazon as much as you did maybe in the past? Do you order on Amazon more than you did in the past? I've actually been thinking about stopping my Amazon Prime membership. Because it's getting more expensive, right? They're raising it. I think when I first signed up, it was like $79. Now it's what, $120. Also, you know, I used to kind of justify, well, okay, I got Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. I got Amazon Music. I got Amazon, you know, TV or movies, shows, whatever. And I really hate the interface and the layout of Amazon's, you know, version of Netflix or their streaming thing on Roku. They do have some awesome shows. I really like that show with John, I forget his last name, the guy who played Jim Halpert in The Office. There was that like CIA show with him. That was really good. They got a couple of good like Amazon originals. But for the most part, I kind of hate the layout and the interface, and I kind of prefer either like Hulu or Netflix to them. So I don't really get that much use out of that. As far as Amazon Music, I don't really like their channels or their offerings. I personally use Pandora. Despite the commercials, I just kind of like Pandora's channels better. They have a pretty cool reggae station. I like the, the hipster cocktail hour or whatever it is. And then I really don't order on Amazon as much as I used to. I used to order a lot of stuff on Amazon, and when I look back at it, a lot of it was kind of junk, you know, like backpacks, fanny packs, phone cases, maybe like a gym belt, phone cords, things like that. And also Amazon, you know, when people used to do giveaways and things like that, and you had the discount sites like Vipon and SnagShout, I used to get every free thing I could because there were a lot of good items that were free, and I would either keep them, give them away as gifts, sell them on eBay or Amazon. But obviously, ever since Amazon cracked down on free giveaways, now things are at a discounted price, and half the time it's not even that discounted. And I've also become a little bit more kind of minimalistic as well. So I try not to buy stuff that's just going to sit around in a junk drawer. I try to really kind of think of what I buy. And as far as like items from the store, there's a handful of items that I do buy off Amazon as far as like groceries and things like that. Because they're cheaper than I can get them here locally. But for the most part, most things I can get at the grocery store, Trader Joe's, Walmart, wherever, Target, cheaper than I can on Amazon. One of the items that I do regularly buy on Amazon is, and I can't believe the Cafe Bustelo. Cafe Bustelo coffee and Keurig cups. I think at like Jewel Osco here in Chicago, they cost maybe like $7.99, $8.99 for a 12-pack. On Amazon, I can get 6 12-packs for $35, which I don't know, comes down to about 50 cents per Keurig pod. So that's one of the few items that I can get cheaper on Amazon than I can get locally. But for the most part, I really don't buy that much stuff on Amazon nowadays. So, you know, maybe they've gotten better and I just don't order as much. But I think part of the reason they're probably able to do this is they have more warehouses, right? Their warehouses are expanding. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen warehouses pop up in your area. And, you know, years ago when you ordered off Amazon, something may come from California, it may come from Utah, it may come from New York. Now that there's warehouses like literally everywhere, I imagine majority of the items that you might order are within an hour of your home, and with all these people doing Amazon Flex, your package isn't having to go on a plane or go on a semi truck to go across the country to you to then be brought out to be delivered locally. Now, probably 90% of the stuff I order is within, being here in the Chicago area, probably within 30 minutes of my home. And there's like an unlimited amount of Flex drivers to run this stuff around. So I think that's why they're kind of able to do this. But let's kind of dig into the story a little bit. 2-day unlimited shipping is likely Amazon's most popular perk for its Prime members, and it's about to get even better. Amazon Finance Chief Brian Olszewski said on an earnings call Thursday that the company is working to change the 2-day shipping model to just a 1-day shipping model. He said Amazon is already spending heavily to update its infrastructure to make the change, including $800 million in investments in the current quarter. Starting in North America, the program is expected to speed shipping times for Prime members worldwide, Olszewski said. We're currently working on evolving our Prime membership program, which has historically been a 2-day program, to a 1-day shipping program. Thursday, following the release of Amazon's quarterly earnings, we'll be building most of this capacity through the year in 2019, he later added. We expect to make steady progress quickly and through the year. The 1-day shipping change comes as Amazon has been facing considerably more competition from rival retailers, including Walmart and Target, who are finally starting to catch up to Amazon's effort to offer quick shipping for online purchases. It also comes soon after Amazon boosted its Prime membership to $119 a year, up $20. Offering faster shipping could encourage customers to stick with Prime. So again, for people like me who are kind of on the fence, getting ready to get rid of Prime, they're trying to offer a little bit more value. Also, I made a video a couple weeks back, or maybe it's a couple months back at this point, about how Amazon is doing like the Your Prime Day, where you can pick a day of the week to have all your packages show up, theoretically maybe a day that you're off of work or something like that. And by doing that, they're not going to, some people are just going to say, well, I'll just get all my packages on Friday, and that's going to lighten the load on the packages that have to get out in 1 day or 2 days. And, theoretically, that's kind of part of what's allowing them to do this. We're running out of battery here, so let's kind of speed through this. Olszewski said the company expects the speedier shipping will provide convenience and open up a lot of potential purchases to customers, encouraging them to buy more stuff on Amazon that they need right away. To give you guys a story, a while back I needed a synthetic pee to pass a drug test, and Amazon was going to be 2-day shipping. I needed it in less than 48 hours, and so I wound up going to a local store to buy it. Well, theoretically here, I could have bought it on Amazon, and Amazon does sell quick fix synthetic pee, so there are some situations where getting your shipping faster can help out. The announcement comes after Amazon has already added same-day and 1-day shipping to many of its markets, as well as 2-hour deliveries through its Prime Now program. In June, as a possible precursor to the 1-day shipping plan, Amazon unveiled the Delivery Service Partners Program, which supports entrepreneurs to start delivery businesses to ship Amazon packages. Just to be on the safe side, let's run over here and get plugged in, just so we're not speeding through here. Okay, and I also made videos in the past kind of talking about that delivery program that Amazon offered. It didn't seem to be that attractive. I think most people would probably be better off just being flex drivers than committing $10,000 and all this training and having to give benefits to their employees and things like that. But that's a whole nother story. The 2-day shipping program first launched in 2005 and now allows Amazon Prime members to get unlimited 2-day deliveries of tens of millions of items. The program helped spark Prime as a must-have for millions of customers and helped Amazon develop a loyal following of shoppers. Prime, which has over 100 million members worldwide, now includes a video streaming library, music library, and cloud storage. And that's actually what kind of got my girlfriend roped into keeping it. I have a Prime account, and my girlfriend has a Prime account. Kind of stupid for us to be spending collectively $240 a year when we only need one. And she was actually going to cancel her Prime account and sign up for Hulu instead. And we were going to use my Prime account, and I really don't keep anything on the cloud, but she has all her photos backed up to Amazon Cloud Storage, and I'm assuming if she gets rid of Prime, that goes away. So that's kind of how they roped her into the program, and that's kind of a smart thing that Amazon does, right? Like, Amazon tries to integrate themselves into your life as much as possible so that it's harder to leave them. So you know, like the Kindles. If you have a Kindle e-reader and you have all these books on your e-reader, you're kind of locked into using Amazon. You know, so that's kind of one of the things that locked my girlfriend in. Let's see here. As part of its infrastructure work, Amazon in 2017 announced plans for a new $1.49 billion air hub cargo hub in Kentucky. It leases 40 Prime air cargo planes and bought thousands of trucks and trailers. The company also started Amazon Flex, a gig economy service that lets contract workers deliver Amazon packages. And it already partners with many smaller local shipping companies throughout the country. If any of you guys are curious about Amazon Flex, I personally think, you know, you're not going to get rich doing it by any means, but I do think it's probably better than doing things like Amazon or I'm sorry, I do think it's better than doing things like Lyft or Uber or Grubhub. And my buddy Jackknife Finnegan, who you guys may have seen, I had him on the channel a while back, he actually makes a lot of videos about doing Amazon Flex. I think they pay you maybe $100, $150 to do like a 4-hour route. And if I'm not mistaken, I think from his videos, because he does it pretty quick and everything and kind of works out his own routes, he's able to finish a 4-hour route in about 2 hours. So he gets the full pay for about half the time. So if you guys are curious about Amazon Flex, check out my guy Jackknife Finnegan's channel. I'll link to him down below. Moving on, despite all the additional delivery capabilities, why did I say this Olszewski's guy's name so many times? It's hard to say. Olszewski said Thursday that Amazon will need to continue relying on its delivery partners going forward, a nod to years-long concerns that Amazon would eventually compete directly with UPS and FedEx as a delivery provider. And Amazon has actually made a dent in UPS and FedEx's stock price. Looks like that's kind of the end of the article. Let's take a quick look at comments and see what people have to say. Yeah, you're gonna make me know. Let's see what it does to the cost of membership. How many items will qualify for 1 day, and what does the cost of the eligible items? I'd love to see Amazon offer a membership that excludes music, video, books at a lower rate. Won't happen, but it would be a great option. I agree with that. You know, I really have little reason to use Amazon for their music and their TV thing. I would love, actually, I suppose if I got rid of that, I wouldn't really have much of a need for the shipping either. But, you know, I don't think it really costs Amazon much more to offer the movies and videos to 1 million people versus 1,000 people. So I doubt they're going to do that. They're trying to bundle it all and make it seem as if you're getting more value. What would actually happen? It would be nice, except last week I ordered something that was guaranteed 1-day delivery, confirmed a scheduled day of delivery upon purchase, which showed the next day. Then it wasn't shipped until the next day, and I didn't receive it until 2 days later. That's the second time I've tried to offer something guaranteed for Prime next day delivery that didn't happen. If they're going to promise it, hopefully they'll find a better way to ensure it. And that was kind of my experience as well. I find that Amazon misses delivery deadlines a lot. So I'd focus on nailing down a 2-day before you start moving to a 1-day. This is probably also a result in fewer Prime items, higher prices for Prime items, and possibly an increase in membership down the road. Yeah, I'm sure membership fees will continue to go up. Excellent. Amazon continues to press the limits, improving customer service. Love their continual pursuit of greater selection at lower prices and now even faster delivery. I noticed that the couple orders that I placed within the last couple weeks have arrived in just 1 day, even though I expected the usual 2-day delivery. Great. So it seems like overall people are pretty positive on this. Anyhow, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. Also, you know, let me know how often do you order on Amazon? Do you order on Amazon a lot? Is it less than it was in the past? Is it more than it was in the past? For me personally, you know, I order on Amazon a lot less these days than I did a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But that's just me. But I'd love to kind of hear your guys' buying behavior with Amazon, how many of you guys are Prime members, etc. So go ahead, drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.